Welcome to a story that I came up with. So, my friend and I are driving down the road. It's about 9 o'clock at night, and as I'm going to take a left turn, I hit the brake a little harder than I need to, and it turns out the guy behind me is tailgating me, so he accidentally rear ends me. But instead of stopping to pull over, like I do and like you're supposed to, he just takes off, takes the left turn that's just ahead that I was about to take, and keeps driving. And I tell my friend to get out of the car and try to go get a picture of this guy's license plate while I phone the police. So he goes and does that. And then he comes back to the car just a few minutes later and he says, didn't get a picture of the license plate because the guy who was driving actually turned into one of the houses. So we're driving in a neighborhood, and after the left turn, he actually turned into like the fourth house down, into the driveway of the fourth house down. So we decide to go over and investigate and see what's going on, but we're going to be cautious, right? Because if this guy does a hit and run, we're just going to be careful about getting into a confrontation. Obviously, the police have already been phoned at this point, and I've told them about the situation. So we go down there to see what's going on, and when we get there, to our surprise, it's not just one man sitting parked in this truck that he just hit us with. There are 16 armed men piling loads of cash into the back of that truck and another truck. And these guys are kind of talking gibberish. They're talking to each other, but we can't really hear what they're saying. We can't really understand what they're saying because we're kind of keeping our distance at this point because this is very dangerous. Like, we do not want to approach much closer at all. But we are kind of curious at this point, so we're kind of like keeping a safe distance while staying safe, while still being curious and still looking on. But all of a sudden, from a distance, we're actually able to hear something someone says. This guy appears to be the boss because he's kind of commanding everyone around. We can see from the distance that he's doing this. And he's like, "Did you kill that guy that you hit?" To the guy who was driving the truck, apparently. And he said, "No, I didn't kill him. I just ran away. He's not going to come over here. He's probably just going to leave," or something like that. And this boss guy is not very happy with that. He says, "Are you crazy? You got to go back and kill that guy. That guy might have phoned the police and he might come over here and look into what we're doing, and then the police are going to be on our tail again. Stay tuned."